before. Welcome to TeamTGL, I guess. I want to call this the Lion's Den, but it seems there's too many the Lion's Dens out there. Maybe I'll find something else. Maybe it'll be Lion's Den anyway, who cares? Welcome to the team. Welcome to, let's say, either the Leeukuil in Afrikaans, which is the Lion's Den, or to the Lion's Den. I'm excited for the year to come. There's a couple of new faces, people that have ideas of transformation for their bodies and mind. I'm happy to share that journey with you, with them, of course. And yeah, I thought I'd make a short video. I'm going to start doing this daily. I tried last year. It was kind of a goal I set for myself. Every year I try to set a goal for myself and then see how I do that year. I say a goal, but there's usually many goals. Some you hit high, some you hit low, and some you just kind of glad you did it. You know, I always benefit from putting a goal out for myself and then reaching it. It creates a sense of confidence in yourself and your abilities. So that could be something. Today I was talking to an athlete, a close friend of mine, and I introduced him to the idea of just having a diary, you know, setting out small goals for yourself. Some call them objectives every day, and then meeting those goals or completing those objectives, you know, and then marking them off. And if they're not done, move them to the next day. I get irritated quick enough by just moving them 1 or 2 days that I then end up doing them anyway. Procrastination is not something that you should do. Sorry for butchering the English a bit. But yeah, please comment below. Please like, share if you like the information and the daily motivation. You know, if you have friends and family that you think could benefit, share this with them. That's kind of going to be the goal for this year to come. I'm happy for the goal I met last year, and I think it gave me enough confidence to think that this is something that I'll be able, or that I'll get time to do now once every day for this year at least. So that's kind of the plan. Last year my athletes, I could really see the benefits from each of them having daily contact with me. And I've also noticed that when athletes start to get demotivated, that then the messages, they start getting quieter and quieter. You know, always remind athletes too, is it's all of us, there's like two sides of a coin. You have the one motivated side that, you know, decides on a goal and then puts out the task to reach that goal, and then the other side that wants to just sit around a bit, wants to take it easy, doesn't want to take anything serious, you know. So be aware of both of those sides of you, or both, you know, positive and the negative. We can say positive and negative. I don't like to look at always in those terms, but you know, if we look at progressing towards our goals. So now I'm rambling on too much. I've got a lot of passion for transformation and people reaching their goals. I love being a part of their journey and seeing the confidence and the happiness it brings to their lives, you know, finally seeing what they're made of, you know. And then I always just remind you and always my athletes to remain grateful. Every day you get up, that'll be something that I want you to do every day. When you get up, just wake up and think about something, and not a forced gratefulness. It should be real and something small. It really changed my life in the sense of it wasn't something I was even, I wasn't planning on doing it. It's not something that I learned. It's just something that I felt when I thought about my life and how far I've come. So if you can think about that and be grateful for that, then, you know, you can start doing small things, being grateful for your dogs, being grateful for your kids, grateful for your partner, your spouse, or your companion, or whatever phrases you want to use. Yeah, and of course, the one thing I want you to take away also is, of course, to build on strong foundations. In other words, of course, yourself being your own motivation, and let's say you're the creator of your own destiny, right? However cliche that might sound, but you need to build on a strong foundation. And of course, I always feel being grateful is a strong foundation. If that might sound good or bad, I don't care, it's true. So do those, and I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks with you guys this year. Sharing is caring, and I do care a lot about my athletes and any person, you know, that of course would want to push themselves. You know, that's something I'm always trying to do. I'm always I've got new hobbies I'm into now. Maybe I'll share some of that on the channel too. But it's going to be mainly maybe, you know, bodybuilding focused, because that's where a lot of my experience lies. And now it's nice for me going into other sports and playing around and learning. You know, I love learning. I'm always downloading books and reading those to sharpen up, and with the bodybuilding too, you know. So enough about that. I'll be sharing that on these short videos throughout the year. So pop in, and quickly I'm going to give you a tip on bicep training right now. It's something I sometimes have athletes come in and I help them. This is my home gym, and then they like, oh, blow their mind, the training is insane, they're so happy, and then they leave, and about a month or two I follow up with them again and I see they've fallen into bad habits again. So I'm going to be putting up these videos so that you coming here, one of my athletes, I'm assuming, seeing this, seeing, oh yeah, Kobe showed me this 2 months ago, I forgot about this. Remember this. This is the foundational stuff. I'm not, you know, my athletes are so, the small little weird stuff they'll know about, but the foundational stuff is where it starts. That's where the real magic lies, is in really following a diet, really training, focused training on, you know, your goals. Just because you share the gym with all these other various sports is not to say that your squats should look like their squats, your bench, your bicep pulls, your whatever, your shoulder presses. It's not to say it looks the same for all the sports. Your rep and volume and sets and form should be where the differentiator lies, or where the difference lies. Okay, so let me show you the biceps quickly. Let's go. Okay, so now I've grabbed the dumbbell and I'm just going to show you just on dumbbell curls essentially the important parts, because everybody wants big biceps. Even the girls want big biceps. So the one thing is, you see people doing a lot of throwing, you know, they always say bring it up as high as you can. The problem I've found with doing that is, if I bring, let's say I'll bring it up to there, and now I've contracted it. Right now, this is as high as I can go. It's even cramping on my bicep going up that high. You see, it's just overdoing it, right? But it's fine, I've not warmed up or do anything, and I'm trying to show this. So, but you see, going up there, that's the max. If I want to bring it up higher, you see people doing that. I see them constantly bringing it up and then bringing their elbows forward. We don't want that. You just want to focus on contracting in the bicep, and you see where my elbows are. They remain on the same spot, right? That's it. I'm not going to zoom out a little bit more. You see the angle is the most important part. You see my shoulder down to my elbow, right up there. Down to the elbow again, up there. Down to the elbow again. You see shoulder to elbow, and then down. Contract. You don't want to do this. This is front delt shit. It makes no sense. This is what we want to do. Bicep. Okay. So that's just dumbbell bicep curls. Something everybody gets wrong. It's something that you don't get, I don't want to say overnight. It seems very basic, right? Seems easy to get. Why do so many people fuck it up? Don't fuck it up. It's very important. If you start going heavy because you're impatient, because you're ego lifting or whatever, you're the one paying the price, not the people around you. You fucking doing bicep curls of 15, 20 or whatever. How many times I've seen guys struggling to grow arms, but they're doing bicep curls 2-3 times the weight that I'm doing it at, throwing the weights around thinking that'll work. And I never approach them, you know, explaining this and that. I'm not that guy. You can do whatever you want to do, boo-boo. Don't care, right? But I'm just thinking, if I see a big guy over there training and he's not using heavy weights, and I'm going to try and check his form. I'm going to go up to him saying, you know, because that's what I did when I started out. Try to talk to the right people. If I see a guy there, looks like what he's doing, go over there, chat a bit, you know. That's how I started out. Then later on I realized not even the big guys always know what they're doing. You have to educate yourself. So that's very important. And these videos are a part of that. So educate yourself on the important parts. Get the basics right, get the fundamentals right, and you will succeed. No ifs and or buts. Okay, I like the if and or buts or coconuts or whatever. No fear, no doubt. Team TGL. Have a great night, guys.